Good morning, friends. I pray that wherever in the world you are right now, the next 2 minutes are a blessing to you, so you can be the blessing to the people the Lord has put in your life today. So you know what I love about actually studying the Bible? I know this is insane, but I love that new things pop up every time I read the Bible. You see, we used to read through the Psalms and the Proverbs when I was a kid, and I probably read Psalm 61. I'm going to guess 20 times, 30 times, 40 times in my life. And anyway, I've been reading through this book again by Dane Ortlund called In the Lord I Take Refuge. And it's just, you read a psalm and then it is a couple paragraphs explaining the psalm. And I was reading this psalm today, and I probably can read the whole thing. Psalm 61, it says, "Hear my cry, O God, listen to my prayer. From the end of the earth I call to you. When my heart is faint, lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the enemy. Let me dwell in your tent forever. Let me take refuge under the shelter of your wings. For you, O God, have heard my vows. You have given me the heritage of those who fear your name. Prolong the life of the king. May his years endure to all generations. May he be enthroned forever before God. Appoint steadfast love and faithfulness to watch over him. So will I ever sing praises to your name as I perform my vows day after day." And what this Dane Ortlund was talking about was the first couple of verses where it says, "From the ends of the earth I call to you when my heart is faint." And he just pointed out that when we're in trouble, God often feels distant. It feels like you're calling him to the end, from the ends of the earth. And then David goes on in this psalm to remind himself of what God has done for him in the past. "You have been my refuge and strong tower," in verse 3. "You have heard my vows," further on in the psalm. And he remembers who God is and trusts in him. And I feel like I am constantly having to remind myself about who God is, because when I forget who God is, I get so self-absorbed in the troubles that persist in my life. I get so self-absorbed in the fact that I can't seem to straighten certain things out, even though I try hard. And every day I have to remind myself of who God is and what he's done for me in the past, and then put my trust in him again and again and again. So I just pray for you. If you are feeling like you're calling to the Lord from the end of the earth because your heart is faint, remind yourself of who God is, and then place your trust in him. And then when it happens again, put your trust in him again. And in this way, we're constantly going to him as a fountain of water or the bread of life, because it's as essential to go back to the Lord for this as it is for the food that we eat every day and the water we drink. So I pray that you would be encouraged by these verses, as encouraged as I was this morning when I read them, as you go out or stay in and be the blessing. Until next time, Katie.